Hey, Bruce, can you just update us as best you can right now as far as who might be out, but also the running back situation, where you think that might sit for Sunday?
Okay, yeah, out Shaq Barrett, COVID, Rojo, JPP, Rashard Robinson, Justin Watson. That's pretty much it. Yeah, the running back situation, Keyshawn, Le'Veon, and Kenyon, all ready to go and had a good week of practice. So anxious to see what they can do.
Okay. And, last year's team, I mean, you obviously are missing pieces, right? Been a different year with injuries, obviously, but without CG, now Brown, you may not have as much talent, but in the past, does the most talented team always win? In other words, what do you tell your team that, like, hey, the guys we have in this room, this ought to be enough? Or
Oh,
what?
totally, Rick. Yeah, I got all the confidence in the world. You look at guys who stepped up in the last since Buffalo. BP
Yeah.
wins a game, Cyril wins a game. So it's just great opportunities and Scotty's played big for us,
Yeah.
and so yeah, it's just an opportunity for another guy. But we got a great roster. Hopefully, we'll have almost everybody back defensively next week. So we'll wait and see how that goes. But yeah, let's win this week, set a franchise record for number of wins, because it's a big goal, man. 13 wins is huge.
Thanks.
We'll go to Greg Auman.
Hey, Bruce, just to clarify, did you say somebody's out with COVID on Sunday?
Shaq.
Okay, so that's just okay. Very good. Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah.
We'll go to JC Allen.
Hey, Coach, should we be expecting Michelle Grayson to be added to the 53-man roster anytime soon?
Yeah, that's one of the things we're deliberating right now. The number of roster moves we're going to have to make in the next 7 or 8 days. But he's earned the right for sure. That's for sure.
And as far as the running backs go, we've seen Leonard Fournette warming up, training on the side, and Rojo was up without a boot. Do you think they'll be ready to go when the playoffs start?
I'm pretty sure Lenny will be ready to go. We'll have to wait and see on Rojo's ankle, because he can run straight, but he still can't cut.
We'll go to Karen Loftus.
Hey, Coach, the Bucs social media posted a picture of the Bucs offensive line, just a offensive line appreciation post. Can you share some words on how they've been playing, especially to be able to hold up through this long of the season and do as well as they have been?
Yeah, they've been fantastic. Obviously, with 3 of them going to the Pro Bowl, I think all 5 could have made it. They've been fantastic. We lead the league in a few sacks per attempt, and we're running the ball good. And again, you got to throw the tight ends and backs in there when it comes to protecting Tom. But man, our offensive line, my hat's off. They battled through it, and thank God they're all healthy.
We'll go to Sarah Walsh.
Hi, Bruce. Can you just describe what this week has been like for you overall, personally, professionally?
Oh, there's been a bunch of them worse, and there's been a hell of a lot better. It's just part of the job, and you gotta go with the flow. And I really hated missing last week with COVID, and then the rest of the weekend it was a great win.
We'll go to Scott Reynolds. If any of you have questions, please raise your hand.
Bruce, stats don't always tell the whole story, but they're a measurement of production. And Tom Brady's had this finest season, really, outside of his 50 touchdowns in 2007. As the quarterback whisperer and someone who has been so close to the position over the years, what's it like to see him turn in such an amazing season for you personally and your offense? And how much pride do you take in that, considering that Brady's the greatest of all time, hitting these numbers in your offense?
It's a testament to Tom. What he did last year was amazing, with no preseason, no offseason. But this year, just to continue to climb and bring in new ideas. And Byron, I can't take any credit. Byron's done all of it, and Clyde and everybody that's on the offensive coaching staff. But yeah, it's a joy to come to work every day, I promise you.
Thank you, Bruce.
We'll go to Evan Winter.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, y'all had a lot of success against the Panthers a couple of weeks ago. Anything you've noticed on tape in between now and then, back then, that you want to do differently this week?
Yeah, there's a few things. Not give up a couple of those quarterback runs for sure. Do a better job there. we played pretty well in that ball game. We got a lot of pressure from the interior. So I look for a big challenge. And again, offensively, we're finding new ways to get different people involved. So I wanted to see the continued growth on offense and a better performance defensively.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
And then last question will come from Rick Stroud.
Coach, there's been reports we pretty certain that, both Byron and Todd Bowles will interview for the Jaguars. I think Todd maybe already has. There's a report that Byron may do that sometime as early as today. I know you're right behind those guys. Would love to see them be head coaches. The idea, though, that they can talk now as opposed to waiting. You guys won the Super Bowl last year. You think this is a good thing, or is it difficult for them to be kind of concentrating on two different things?
No, those guys are pros, and they both took different parts of days where they knew it was downtime for them. And I have all the confidence that it's not a distraction whatsoever, and I'm pulling for both of them.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, that's all we have time for. Appreciate taking the
Thanks,
time.
guys.